2026 NBA All-Star Game format. Massive shakeup confirmed as USA vs. World format gets green light. The NBA has officially dropped a bombshell that's shaking up the basketball world. The 2026 NBA All-Star Game will feature a brand new format, and fans are already buzzing. After years of criticism surrounding the competitiveness and excitement of the event, the league is throwing tradition out the window. Gone is the familiar East vs. West showdown. Gone is the draft-style format that brought moments of fun but often lacked real intensity, and in its place comes something fresh, bold, and global: Team USA vs. Team World. This massive change is designed to reignite the fire in All-Star Weekend and highlight the incredible international talent that's taken over the league. From Luka Doncic and Nikola Jokic to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the NBA's global stars are dominating at every level, and now, they'll finally get the chance to face off directly against America's best in a battle of pride, skill, and national pride. A long time coming. For years, fans and analysts have been calling for a change to the All-Star Game format. The once iconic East vs. West structure had lost its luster as player movement blurred conference lines, and the draft-style format, introduced in 2018, brought some excitement initially but ultimately failed to deliver consistent competition. Even players like LeBron James and Kevin Durant admitted that the novelty had worn off. The 2025 All-Star Game in San Francisco, for example, was widely criticized for its lack of defense and lackadaisical pace. Social media was filled with fans calling the event a glorified layup line. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver clearly heard the noise. In his press conference announcing the new format, Silver explained, "We've seen a tremendous rise in international talent, and we wanted the All-Star Game to reflect that. This new USA vs. World format celebrates the global nature of basketball and gives players and fans something to rally around." The announcement instantly set the internet ablaze. The stars react. As soon as the news broke, NBA players started weighing in, and the reactions were priceless. Luka Doncic, who's always worn his Slovenian pride on his sleeve, responded on X with a simple fire emoji and a flag of Slovenia. Meanwhile, Giannis Antetokounmpo posted, "It's about time Greek globe showing Europe Africa," clearly excited about the opportunity to represent the world on basketball's biggest stage. On the American side, Anthony Edwards couldn't help but throw a little playful shade. "USA all day. You'll know what it is," he said with a grin during a Timberwolves practice interview. LeBron James, who's expected to make one of his final All-Star appearances in 2026, praised the format change as a win for the fans. Even Stephen Curry chimed in, "It's gonna be fun to compete again. Let's make it real, bragging rights on the line." It's safe to say the players are fired up. A battle of titans. The USA vs. World concept is not entirely new. The NBA has tested it before in the Rising Stars Challenge during All-Star Weekend. That annual game between young American players and international prospects has consistently delivered energy and competition. The success of those matchups may have been the final push for the league to bring the idea to the main event. Just imagine the potential lineups. Team USA could feature stars like Jason Tatum, Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, Stephen Curry, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis, a mix of veteran leadership and young athleticism. Team World, on the other hand, could roll out a terrifying lineup featuring Luka Doncic, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Victor Wembanyama. That's not just an exhibition, that's a clash of global superstars at the absolute peak of their powers. And with each side representing national pride, there's a good chance we'll finally see the intensity and competitiveness fans have been craving. A new era of all-star competition. The NBA isn't stopping at just changing the format. Reports suggest the league is also revamping how all-star incentives work. According to insiders, players on the winning team will receive larger bonuses, while the MVP award will carry additional charitable donations in the winner's name. In addition, the league plans to reintroduce elements that made past All-Star games memorable, including a skills relay and team-based charity challenges that count toward overall scoring during the weekend. Adam Silver emphasized that this change isn't just cosmetic, it's about making the All-Star game mean something again. "We want to see pride. We want competition. We want the best players in the world showing why they are the best," he said. Fan reactions. Fans have been overwhelmingly supportive of the change. Within hours of the announcement, USA vs. World was trending on every social media platform. One fan tweeted, "Finally, the All-Star game has purpose again. I can't wait to see Luka go head-to-head with Tatum for bragging rights." Another wrote, "This is the only way to save the All-Star game. national pride will make guys actually try. Of course, some fans express skepticism, wondering whether players will truly compete harder or treat it like just another exhibition. But most agreed that this format at least gives the event a narrative that can spark real passion. The rise of international basketball. The timing of this change couldn't be better. The NBA has never been more global. Nearly 30% of players in the league come from outside the United States, and many of them are among the league's elite. The last 5 MVP awards, for instance, were all won by international players: Giannis Antetokounmpo, Nikola Jokic, and Joel Embiid. This shift toward global stardom makes the USA vs. World matchup not just fun, but meaningful. It mirrors the ongoing evolution of basketball as a truly international sport, where the gap between American and global players is smaller than ever. Basketball has become a worldwide language, and the NBA is finally embracing that on its biggest stage. What to expect in 2026? The 2026 NBA All-Star Weekend is set to take place in Los Angeles, and the hype is already building. Expect the event to have a completely new aesthetic, flags, national colors, and cultural performances celebrating basketball's diversity. The league is reportedly working on special team uniforms that feature patriotic and international design elements, while the broadcast presentation will include player introductions based on their home countries. And yes, fans will still have a major say in who makes each roster. Voting will continue as usual, but with players being assigned to Team USA or Team World based on their nationality. Coaches and media will still have input to balance the lineups, ensuring the most competitive matchup possible.